Just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good. What's up, it's Gene. This is inGENEious storytelling, and I'm here to help you use principle-focused stories to have an impact in authorship, business, or speaking. And today's principle is, just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good. When I was in elementary school, as a matter of fact, during my kindergarten year, we used to have this gigantic berry tree that was right by the playground. Now, every time I walked by this tree with my friends, we were always tempted to grab one of the berries and try them out. But without fail, the teachers would always say, no, do not eat those berries. Stay away from that tree. I mean, they were so adamant about us not eating those berries that they put a gigantic yellow rope right in front of the tree. But one day we was outside at the playground for recess, and as we was having a good time, our principal came out. Now, Mr. Worthing was a white male. He was in his early 30s. He had a big bushy mustache, and he was wearing a gray suit. He came out and he was at high spirits. He was looking around. He was smiling at everybody. And then he walked over to the berry tree. He was looking at the purple, black, and red looking berries. He reached down, he grabbed a handful of them, and then he put them in his mouth and started chewing on them. Now, when my friends and I saw that, we all started running towards the berry tree, but Mr. Worthing said, stop, you kids don't eat these berries. I'm trying them out just to see what happens. Now, to be fair to him, at that time, we did not have the internet. You couldn't just go online and look what these type of berries were they poisonous or not. So that was him experimenting on himself. Well, for the next 2 weeks, we didn't see Mr. Worthing. We was wondering where he was at. But then we got news that he became so poisoned by those berries that he almost lost his life. So they all went outside, the teachers, they cut down that berry tree and got rid of it. You see, I realized as a kid that just because something looks good doesn't mean it is good. And Mr. Worthing, he tried those berries out. They looked very good. I was tempted to eat them every day. But what I failed to realize is that those very berries were poisonous. And if I would have ate them or my friends would have ate them, they could have took our lives. You see, just like those berries, you might meet somebody that looks good. You might have an opportunity that looks good. But you have to keep in mind, just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good. So take your time in life. Look for opportunities that come your way. Look for people that you may be interested in and get to know them and find out more about the things you want to do in this world. Because you have to realize that just because an opportunity looks good, just because a person looks good, that doesn't mean it is good. This was my principle-focused story today, and I'm just doing these stories to illustrate how principle-focused stories can be used to create a concise message. See, when you have a story, just like I just had, I've never told this story before. I just told it off the top of my head. And this is a story that I'm working on that I can eventually use later on. But you have stories in your life as well. And they are experiences that you had in your life. They are impact events that make you emotional. And those very events can become principle-focused stories. So if you want to learn more about principle-focused stories, I want to encourage you to come to my channel, inGENEious Storytelling, where I'll be focused on using principle-focused stories to help you have an impact in authorship, business, or speaking.